Just because an artist is an elite lyricist, it doesn't mean that they have what it takes to make a classic album. Recently, on many hip hop platforms, there's been a debate about elite lyricists that do not have classic albums. Their pen game may be insane, but when you look at their discography, they do not have a discography that matches their level of talent when it comes to their lyricism. In no particular order, these are 5 MCs that I consider elite lyricists, but never produced a classic album. The first one being Jadakiss. I love the work that Jadakiss did with the Locks. I love his solo discography as well. But when you look at his level of lyricism, the classic freestyles, he never really delivered that classic album that many hip hop fans felt he was capable of. In my opinion, Kiss of Death is Jadakiss' best album. The second best album in his discography, in my opinion, is Kiss the Game Goodbye. Despite this, he never delivered that classic album. Fab is another one of those elite MCs that's a great lyricist. From the time I first heard him on the Clue mixtapes, I love the Soul tapes, the There Is No Competition mixtapes as well, in addition to his solo discography. For such an elite lyricist, he has phenomenal wordplay, great freestyles, and many fans felt that Fab was the second coming of Jay-Z, and that rightfully he should have been able to deliver a classic album, but unfortunately, he's another one of those elite lyricists without a classic album. AbSoul is one of the top 5 lyricists in hip-hop. Though I love his discography, I love Control Systems, I love Do What Thou Will, I love Herbert, I love Soul Burger. These albums are extremely creative. These albums show the complexity of AbSoul as a thinker, an intellectual, and as an MC. I think with his discography, he never gave us that album, that one that solidified him as the legendary lyricist that he is. His career is still, pretty early, although he's over 10 years in the game. But at this particular point, he has not delivered that classic album. The next MC that I'll mention is Andre 3000. Yes, he has classic albums in a group with Big Boy. But as a solo MC, we have to think about the stellar, the beautiful, the prolific verses that Andre 3000 has released. But on his own, as a solo artist, he has not released a monumental classic hip hop album that we can put in a conversation with Illmatic, we can put in a conversation with Blueprint or America's Most Wanted. So he's a great lyricist, but we don't have a solo classic from him. The final MC I'm going to mention on this list is Drake. I think that Take Care is Drake's best album. I love the timestamp freestyles. I love the lyricism that he delivers on Scary Hours. But when you're looking at his discography, many people will claim he's the GOAT. I don't believe that. But many people will make the argument that he's the best to ever do it. The problem here